So you as a woman, as a wife now, you have you're a mother now, an amazing mother by the way. You're beautiful. Um, I would like to ask you, right? Like, how do you do it to be able to have, we have two beautiful kids. You're a full time mother, full time teacher, full time everything, right? You have a business, you have the household to take care of, cook, and then on top of
Mhm.
that, right? I have a disability that also I can't do a lot of the stuff that I wish that I could, but you cover that as well. Uh, and I believe that maybe there's a lot of women out there in the same situation or similar situation. Uh, and I would like to know for myself as well. How do you do it to be able to carry all of that and still make it look easy, still go above and beyond, and still make it all possible?
So I can't answer that question without crying. I'm sorry.
And I didn't mean to make you cry, but
I'm
I
no,
generally,
it's obviously it's not me. It's God, the one doing everything. I get really emotional about this subject just simply because um 30 years of my life, I've been through so much stuff that has really, I would say that has marked my life from like the end to a new beginning. And I think that Jonathan's condition and our family has really made me the woman that I am, and has really given me the strength to seek God more and to ask for His strength in my
yeah,
daily life. Like you mentioned, I take care of my two kids, and of course, certain things, that you're not able to do. I cover that. But definitely has to be God. Not I was not trying to be emotional, but every time I think about this, our situation, our life, and just myself, every single day that things that I have to get done and stuff, it always go back to God, and there might be a lot of women out there that are going through the same thing, or that could be going through the same thing in the future. We don't know. I didn't know that I was going to be in the situation years back when we were together, even before I got married, that I would be in this type of marriage and family. But I'm grateful for it. Number one, I
yeah,
think we have to be grateful for everything that happens in our life. If we're constantly complaining about what's going on in our life and the situations that we're in, we're not going to see the blessings
yeah,
for that. We're not going to see what God is really trying to do with us. And second of all, like I mentioned, I'm grateful to God. I ask for His wisdom every single day. Sometimes a little bit more, how do you say, like overwhelmed on my days because I don't know. Sometimes you just, with so much going on, you forget you have to seek God. You have to seek God again and again and again and again. And there's no stopping from that. If I decide to go back to how I used to live and like on my own terms, my own way with my own strength, I'm gonna be done for like
yeah,
100%. So, for any woman, obviously, definitely is God and always growing on yourself. For me as a mother, now that I'm homeschooling as well, I've never thought that I was gonna teach kids,
yeah,
especially my own kids. So you definitely don't want to also go in any of that area ignorant on that subject. So I'm constantly researching, I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly reinventing myself, I'm constantly looking for information to help me get better systems in my home, to get better ideas for the kids, for my husband, for the household. And one of the things that I personally am working in right now, it's understanding that homemaking and housekeeping is not the same thing. And for me,
hmm,
homemaking, I didn't even know that what it's called or what that was, but it's definitely nurturing the heart of the home. And that is something that nobody ever taught me that. And it's new for me. And it makes a lot of difference with our kids. And when they grow up, for them to do it with in their home as well. And it's something that I'm currently on right now, which is I totally recommend every single woman to understand that God is calling us,
yeah,
to be the heart of our homes, independently, if you're homeschooling or not, we are the first teachers of our kids. So understanding that has made me value so much my position where I'm at right now, the situations that I'm with, even with you, that God is definitely molding me for something bigger than my own understanding. And even if it's not in this life, it'll probably be on the next one. And hopefully that's where we're really aiming for, because that's really where our ultimate goal is, which is in heaven. So I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did. Well, I just want to let you know that I really appreciate everything that you do for the kids and I, and it doesn't go unnoticed. I really appreciate it, and I love you. And the reason why I asked that, guys, is because sometimes I'm just like, man, she has so much on her plate, and she's still trying to make some sourdough bread, right? She has like she does like every single thing, and I tell her all the time, like, how do you make everything look so easy? I'm talking about from painting to cooking to like baking now. She didn't know nothing about baking. Now she can like bake pretty much anything. Uh, like from to homeschooling our kids to setting up all the
And I think
like
that's really
the
important, because Jonathan, maybe for him, it's like, how are you going to start cooking now a sourdough that when you have so much in your plate? Because as a woman, we also have to take care of ourselves. What is something that attracts you? What's something that you like, that is going to feed your soul, that is going to feed yourself as a woman, that it's not going to, it doesn't have anything to do with homeschooling or housekeeping,
yeah.
something that you just simply like. For example, me, I love to play tennis as well. I used to play the piano when I was young. I would love to learn how to play the piano again, because I forgot now. But, all those little things, it's so important for us to give ourselves that space and that time. Because as a mother, it's great for us to try to do everything. But if we're frustrated, if we're just overwhelmed, how do we expect to nurture our home? How do we expect to do all of that? And I tell you that from experience. Jonathan is great at edifying me. And sometimes, guys, it's hard to take that edification, because as a woman, sometimes I even cry about how sometimes I don't feel like I'm a great mother. Sometimes I don't feel like I have so much to work on, and it is true. Some days I'm not in my best, but I understand and I'm aware of that. So then I try to find different things that feeds my soul, feeds apart from, I go to church, go to the Holy Sacrament. I visit the Holy Sacrament and pray my rosaries. I do my prayers when I can. And all of that like fulfills me, just brings me so much peace. But remember, we're also made out of mind and body. And if we don't feed our intellectual skills, who we are like in this world, we're going to get frustrated. We're going to get burned out. And you don't want to be a mom that's burned out, because um, the results of that are not very pleasant for our family. So,
Yep. So there you have it. That's how she does it to be amazing.